Hi, my name is Lamar Blakeney. When I was a young kid, I was an introvert. I was this kid who didn't have any confidence. We were poor, impoverished. Really didn't have any influencers in my life outside of TV evangelists. Because when I was young, I was preaching in around about four in the backyard. Didn't really know what I was doing, but I always had this desire to speak before people. But I was just too scared and afraid and didn't have anybody. And so I remember Anthony when I was young. He would come over to the house and he would do magic. And what intrigued me the most about him was his communication and how he just engaged an audience. And I said, you know what? When I grow up, I want to talk just like that. I want to communicate like that. I want to engage people like that. I want to be an influencer. And for years, I had never told him about it until maybe 9 or 10 years ago. I let him know that, it's the reason why I'm a preacher. It's the reason why I'm a motivational speaker. And it's the reason why I do comedy, because through watching him, it it impacted my life in a way that he had no idea that Lamar was studying him. I was studying him for years. I always watched how he's always the guy who just pulled things together, communicate and counsel, and just had a very, very vernacular way of communicating. And so today, I owe a lot of my success to Anthony Ware as far as, when it comes to communicating and speaking to people, because, you know, when you're a young kid and you have nobody who can influence you, and just a couple of times watching him, that was priceless. And so even to the day, I always tell him, man, it was because of you why I'm a preacher, a motivational speaker, a comedian. Is because you showed me a craft, a gift, a talent, and a skill of how to communicate with people. And so I tell anybody, listen, Anthony Ware is a person. If you're looking for a mentor, he's your guy. I promise you, he won't lead you wrong. He's your guy. So I just want to just thank him once again, because I always tell him that every now and then. Thank you for being the influencer that influenced my life.